Hiya! Today we are looking at things that we can download and make. I can't take credit for these, I haven't designed any of these. We're using two companies today that I have used before. One is Canon Creative Park, that one's free, so everything you can go on, download, print off, and it's all free. The other one is Wintercroft Designs. They do the most amazing masks. You do have to pay for those, but very, very reasonable cost, consider the fact that you can use them time and time again. So first of all, let's start with the Canon Creative, which is absolutely free. As I say, you can use card for all of these, either company or whatever it is you choose, because there are other companies out there, or paper. They come with very, very clear instructions. With Canon, they come as a separate download, so you can actually read them off the screen if you don't want to print them out and want to save yourself some printing. Wintercroft, it kind of all comes as one when you buy the head that you're going to use, but I'll get to that one in a minute. So with the Canon, you download it. This is the Easter eggs. I am not obsessed with eggs, it's only because it's Easter time. You literally cut them up very, very easily and glue them together. So they do, they've got a whole Easter thing going on at the moment. They do animals, they do dioramas, so you can actually download almost like a little doll's house, I suppose you would make. They do mythical creatures, they do actual animals that are alive now and well. We've just downloaded a gecko, we've got rabbits going on here, so things like the animals come out like this and are slightly more complicated, but ideal for those older kids. But the instructions are really, really clear, so they do pictures and words. So there's written instruction as well. So the kids can work fairly independently on them if they want, and they're star rated, so 1 to 5. So one of those really, really easy ones, so things like this, which is just literally, you have to cut out 3 pieces and pop them together, this little rabbit here. Right through to the eggs, which I've done, which are a 3-star, I believe. Ooh, never go the right way with that one. This one comes with a little basket as well, which is meant to have a lining and a handle. We just haven't got around to making those yet. They have a whole section on transport as well. So my son, for example, Patrick, is doing a badge for his cubs about hot air balloons and flying and all kind of transport. And he's decided to download this hot air balloon. He's cut it out and he's assembled it, and we're actually going to chuck it out of a window at some point and see how it gets on. I'm not convinced it'll fly, but it's worth a go. So that's the Canon, as I say, totally free. So that's Canon Creative Park, and they've got so much on there, it's amazing. And they come out printed in colour, so they are ready to go essentially. The other company, Wintercroft, I've used them a lot in the past. I've used them with students for their GCSE work when they've wanted to kind of assemble sculptures, and they've used it as a basis that they can then build on. So they print out again, but it's mostly masks that they do. So they've got mostly animals, some mythical creatures. They've got skulls as well, so like models of skulls that you can do. So they've got like a deer skull, which is amazing. There's just loads on there, it's fantastic. So when you print them out, the pieces come out like this. Well, they're on whole sheets of paper obviously, and you then have to cut them out, and they're all numbered, so it's literally matching the numbers. So this one here is number 43, so you find 43 on one of the other pieces, and once you've folded it all and scored it, then you match them up. And they start to come out. This one I haven't finished, but I've started. It's a rabbit, funny enough, being Easter. We've been obsessed with it at the moment. So this is the hare, not a rabbit, sorry, there's bigger ears, I believe, is the difference. And they are designed, as I say, to be masks, so they can be worn like this, yeah, or some of them come with mounts, so you can have like heads on walls. It's the humane way of having a trophy wall, I suppose. But they are really, really, again, really easy to use. I would say that those are for the older children, so anybody over the age of 12, really, so 12 upwards. I find them really therapeutic to do so. Forget the children, get the adults in there. Whereas the Canon Creative Park, I would say, is more for your younger children. So Patrick's 9, he didn't have any problems at all doing it very independently. I would say any younger than about 6 probably going to need some help even with the easy ones, but that's just, yeah. But can't recommend them enough. They are fantastic. You can decoupage over the Wintercroft ones as well. They look fantastic when you do that. You can enlarge them if you print them A3. You can make them smaller if you decide to print them A5, so they make nice little models. We have in the past filled them with expanding foam, afterwards. So we line the eye holes so that it doesn't all leak out, and just fill them with expanding foam, and then they become a sculpture that's much more substantial. My printer doesn't print on card, just it doesn't like it. It keeps chewing it up and spitting it out. So what I've done, if you have a look on the inside, is I've printed it onto paper, and then I've stuck the paper onto the card and then cut it out and then assembled it. And some of my paper is actually peeling off because I just use Pritt sticks, so I can take off bits and pieces. And it just means that you can print, even if your printer doesn't print onto card, it gives you that other option. So I would say go away, be creative, make these most amazing sculptures and masks, and I look forward to seeing what you produce. Okay.